Meodes. It is Rowie here. It is Wednesday night, and it's not a bloody big beer with a bloody big lad tonight. It is, well, I'm a bit behind on my posting, to be honest with you, because of the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival that happened this weekend. I had a ruddy lovely time, I'm not going to lie, but I did get a little bit too refreshed, for lack of a better way of putting it. So I'm going back to my no booze in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then drinking really, really heavily Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to sort of counteract the 3 sort of days. But it kind of makes me feel a bit healthy if I don't drink for those first 3 days of the week. But because of the beer festival, it meant I wasn't able to do, if you haven't figured that out yet, I mean, literally all of you have probably figured that out, because, yeah, I do them all on the weekend and then leak them in. So that is the secrets to a unwatched YouTube channel right there, is post them all, do them all in one go. So you might have seen they steadily get better as the week goes on, as I get more and more pissed. But yeah, there's that one. And this is probably going to be the closest thing to sort of like a hack video that I've done so far. Because I was in the Co-op around the corner from me, because it is actually Wednesday. It is actually, like, Clem barking in the background there. It is actually Wednesday when I'm recording this. And I was in the Co-op around the corner from me, and they actually had some Prime in, which I believe is one of those awful energy drinks that are drank by people who have awful diets. I hate energy drinks. I absolutely can't stand them. I've always meant, when I used to work back in bars and restaurants, the number of times that I'd arrive at, say, like midday to open up, and there'd be like 19, 20-year-old sort of new members of staff, like quite, well, young people who are working in bars, and they'd be drinking like a pint of, can you hear the dogs on that one? I'm not too sure. I'm going to go and close the door anyway, just go downstairs and like beat them with a shitty stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it there. Just going to leave it there. And so I'm going to go close the door though. Well, I've closed the door now. I'm not too sure if that's made any difference whatsoever to anything, but yeah, the number of times that I'd arrive at work and there'd be sort of like 19, 18, 20-year-old members of staff who were about to start their day, and they'd be like stood outside the front like drinking a pint can of Monster at like midday, and they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna need this to get through today. And it's like, you're fucking 20, how are you tired? What sort of 20-year-old is fucking tired? What sort of dragged up life that you've had that like you don't just have that natural energy? I'm fucking 40 and I'm dreading drinking this can, and this is like 330ml can or something, because it's gross. And like, I've always like stood by that if you're the sort of person who needs an energy drink or Pro Plus to get yourself through your morning, then every single decision you made the day before was the wrong one. You know, they were just all bad choices, you know. And I'm like an out of shape, overweight guy, and even I'm sort of like judging you when I see someone drinking a can of Red Bull or Pro Plus. I'm like, motherfucker, you know, who's got dietary problems I don't want to even get into about that, you know, while I'm eating wings and stuff like that. But yeah, god damn it. But yeah, that's enough about that. Let's I mean, I'm not even going to grace this with a glass, to be perfectly honest with you, because you know, because I have the glasses of champions. They have great glasses that from great breweries that hold great beers, you know. As in, like, if I was to walk into, like, you know, I'm trying to think of a sporting example. The only thing I can think of is WWE. Like, say if I was to walk into Madison Square Garden and there was a WWE wrestling ring in there, they wouldn't let me in, would they? Because they'd be like, no, this is where champions stand and you're a fucking loser. So I'm not going to be pouring this Prime drink into my Emperor's Brewery glass or my Cloudwater glass, because in this case, that's the wrestling ring, and the Prime represents me, the loser that's not going to be allowed in there. But yeah, so it's been very cold. I'm not going to read the sort of bollocks that goes into it, but I will say it has 140 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know if that's good or bad. It has 0 sugar. Surely that's good. It's vegan, which I'm largely indifferent about. Nutritional information, very little of everything in there, so that's always good. Yeah. So yeah, very little, nothing, all sorts of E numbers and made up bollocks on that. 37.5 milligrams of taurine though. So is taurine still, was it ever bull spunk? Did we just make that up when we were kids? I don't know. But yeah, so Prime energy drink, blue raspberry. I think we already kind of know that it's not going to be blue. So I'm going to get that opened, and then I'm going to get a bloody slurp of it, and then I'm going to go about the rest of my day, and that's that really, isn't it? And then yeah, so I'm gonna do that and then get it opened, innit? For those in sort of Kirkgate ways, because obviously so many people watch this shit, if you are in Kirkgate, that sort of way tomorrow, me and Josh will be at Three Hills. So tomorrow night at the Three Hills bar in Kirkgate, me and Josh from Neon, we're both going to be there, probably looking pretty cool, probably, you know, chatting some pretty cool shit, you know, this, that and the other, whatever. It's pretty cool, guys. I might be drinking some cans of Prime, we don't know. But yeah, I've got it opened, and now Blue Raspberry Prime, blue raspberry flavour. Let's get it bloody slurped. It's grim. Yeah, it's pretty grim. But as energy drinks come and go, that's not too bad. It's more just like yeah, it's more like a really sweet, just like really overly sweet soft drink, to be fair. Not as awful as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty grim. Let's have another one. I'm trying to see if it is blue. I've seen it poured in other things. It's not blue, so I don't know why my can would be blue. It might be blue. Let's see, if I pour it in my hand. No, it's definitely not blue. Ooh, that's the correct. That's how I'm tasting all my beers from now on. I'll pour a bit in my hand, then I'll put it in my gob. Pretty classy way of tasting beers. Yeah, Prime. See, rotten. Oh, yep. It's got something to do with Logan Paul, hasn't it? I don't really know much about Logan Paul. I know he did that apology, didn't he? Because he was quite disrespectful of people in the, is it a Japanese forest where people go to end their own lives? But I know he's like posted apologies and stuff like that. But that's how I first ever heard of him, was that. But now I just see him on WWE from time to time. And I tell you what, for a guy who isn't a trained wrestler, very, very good in WWE. He has taken to it very, very well. And he obviously takes it very seriously, the amount of effort and energy he puts into his training. So very much, you know, pro Logan Paul in that respect. But in any other respect, I don't know anything about him. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's done. So, you know, if he is terrible, don't at me about that. Actually, do at me. No one comments on this shit anyway. You may as well at me. God, how is a video about a bloody energy drink more fun than, you know, the ones that I normally do about beers, something that I like and enjoy? But this, I'm engaging, I'm sort of like, I'm talking about celebrities, all things like that. I tell you what, it's probably a 37.5 milligrams of fucking bull spunk in every single one, to be honest with you. Okay, well, that was the Blue Raspberry Prime. Awful. Dreadful stuff. Just awful. Just dog shit. If there's any more flavours next time I go over to the Co-op, I'll get some more. I'll get another one of them and get that posted up on the channel as well. You know, so people might actually watch it if it's Prime. Yes, so that's me scars there. Pretty cool as well. Pretty cool scars, whatever. Pretty cool story. No worries. I'll tell the story another time. No biggie. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching the video. I'm gonna have to actually edit this one because I pissed off over there and I was gone for like a minute, and then I came back and forgot I was recording and was just like talking to myself. So I'm gonna have to edit that out. But yeah, yeah. As always, give it a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite flavour of Prime is, or if there's any other soft drinks or energy drinks you want to see me drink and talk shite about that for a little bit. I suppose I can do that. Like, no, rubbish not drinking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, it's not. It's great, isn't it? Because it's sort of like no one needs to drink 7 days a week. Not that I normally drink 7 days a week. I've already been through that. It's the stupid energy drink, isn't it? It's this. I've not had such an injection of caffeine in such long. I can't even like form a sentence anymore. I'm gonna actually finish this now. May as well. It is mental that people like go crazy for this stuff and just like queue for ages to try and get it outside of supermarkets, and like there's riots and shit. And it's like, if you are one of those people who do that because you're buying it for your kids, then more power to you. Do you know what I mean? I don't have kids, so I'm not gonna, you know, no shade. I'm not gonna judge you on that. You do what you want to do. But like, yeah, this is gross. It's really bad. The fact that this shit sells for like, that people selling empty cans and empty bottles. There's a shop around the corner from the brewery actually where it's £11.99 for a single bottle of it. And I Actually, I was originally told that it was like a coconut water drink, which I think someone saw me coming on that one. It does actually, no, it does contain coconut water, carbonated water, coconut water from concentrate. It does actually contain coconut water. I do like coconut water though, so I did kind of think it would be more coconutty than that. Blue raspberry. Yeah. Well, I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to need now. After this shite, I'm probably going to need like a triple IPA or something to sort of bring me down a bit from the buzz that I'm going to have from this. I'm going to blast through from some more Assassin's Creed, try and get that platinum on that, and then I'm probably going to start my movie reviews again. So I watched that. What's it called? Knock at the Cabin yesterday. Watched that. Pretty good. I'm going to probably bring back the movie reviews. I've done them before. Well, I always say I'm going to bring something back. I'm not going to do it, obviously, but maybe this time I will. Who knows? But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Give the channel a like and a subscribe. And yeah, Prime by Logan Paul and the other fella, KSI, is it? I think he's been in wrestling as well. But yeah, just like the stupid video and subscribe. And there we go. Nearly 12 minutes, longest video ever done. Probably be 10 by the time I edit it. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, just like and subscribe. Yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, bye.